Get ready for a triple shot of breaking news. The Celtics are clinging to a win against an undermanned Grizzlies squad, but did Jaylen Brown and Luka Garza do enough? We've got the full breakdown. Plus, a major update on Nikola Vucevic's return to the court. And we're counting down to a special date in 2026. You don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Celtics stave off Grizzlies in gritty 117-112 victory. This wasn't the prettiest win for the Boston Celtics, but they secured a crucial 117-112 victory against a severely short-handed Memphis Grizzlies team. Despite a night where their three-point shooting was off, the Celtics found a way, powered by stellar performances from Jaylen Brown and a surprising breakout from Luka Garza. The Celtics, missing only Nikola Vucevic, started with a lineup of Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Sam Hauser, Jason Tatum, and Nemias Quetta. The Grizzlies, however, were decimated by injuries, with a lengthy list of key players sidelined including Ja Morant, Zach Edey, and Brandon Clark. They fielded a starting five of Ty Jerome, Javon Small, Jalen Wells, Taylor Hendricks, and Olivier Maxence Prosper. Memphis came out with surprising energy, even holding a slight lead at the first timeout. The Celtics' offense sputtered early, but they managed to stay in the game from the free throw line, a familiar territory for Jaylen Brown. Peyton Pritchard provided a much-needed spark off the bench, pouring in 10 points and helping the Celtics take the lead late in the first quarter, which they finished up 29-27. A thunderous dunk from Hugo Gonzalez at the buzzer sealed that first quarter advantage. The second quarter saw the Celtics' cold shooting continue, missing their first 7 three-pointers. They were kept afloat by Memphis's fouls and a timely 8-0 run fueled by Jaylen Brown. Despite Brown's efforts, Boston lost the quarter by 1, shooting just 32% from the field. Sloppiness and cold shooting persisted into the third quarter, allowing Memphis to go on a 10-4 run and build a 6-point lead. Turnovers plagued the Celtics, but Jaylen Brown continued to carry the offensive load, keeping Boston within striking distance. Amazingly, they trailed by only 4 points heading into the final frame. The fourth quarter saw Memphis extend their lead to 7, but a clutch 7-point burst from Derek White quickly brought the Celtics back into contention. What followed was a decisive 19-5 run by Boston, spearheaded by White and Brown, that ultimately put the game out of reach for the Grizzlies. Luka Garza was a revelation, scoring a season-high 22 points on efficient 9 of 12 shooting and grabbing 6 crucial offensive rebounds. Derek White was instrumental in the fourth quarter, contributing 11 points and 3 assists, while Jaylen Brown led all scorers with 30 points. Peyton Pritchard added 19 points, and Nemias Quetta notched a double-double with 12 points and 11 rebounds. Fans and analysts are buzzing about the Celtics' resilience, with particular praise for White's fourth-quarter heroics and Garza's unexpected scoring punch. The Grizzlies' hustle, despite their depleted roster, also drew some attention. Don't go anywhere, because we've got a critical update on a key Celtics player's return. And later, we'll dive into the player grades from tonight's nail-biter. Nikola Vucevic injury update, return to play on the horizon. In some encouraging news for Celtics fans, the team provided an update on center Nikola Vucevic's injury status. Vucevic, who has been sidelined, is reportedly on track for a potential return to play in the final few regular season games if his recovery continues smoothly. Sources indicate that Vucevic is scheduled to undergo an X-ray in about a week. Following that, if all goes well, he will be cleared to resume contact drills and participate in practice. This timeline suggests a possible return for the Celtics in the closing stretch of the regular season, offering a potential boost as they head into the playoffs. This update comes as a welcome development for a Celtics team looking to solidify their position and ensure full strength heading into the postseason. Vucevic's presence in the paint and his offensive capabilities are valuable assets. Fans are expressing cautious optimism online, eager to see Vucevic back on the court and contributing to the team's success. The possibility of him reintegrating before the playoffs is seen as a significant positive for their championship aspirations. But before we look ahead to the playoffs, we're taking a trip to the future with a date circled on the calendar for 2026. Stay tuned. Mark your calendars. March 20th, 2026 is a date to remember. While the details remain under wraps, we have a significant date circled on the calendar. Friday, March 20th, 2026. What makes this day so important? We'll be diving into the specifics soon. This future date has sparked considerable speculation among our viewers. Is it a major sporting event, a significant technological unveiling, or perhaps something entirely unexpected? We're counting down the days to reveal what makes March 20th, 2026, a date you'll want to mark in your own calendars. Keep your eyes peeled as we get closer to the date for the full story and what it means for you. This is one event you won't want to miss. And finally, we're breaking down the performances from tonight's intense Celtics-Grizzlies matchup. Who gets an A and who needs to step it up? Celtics-Grizzlies player grades. Brown shines, White dominates fourth quarter, Garza surprises. It wasn't the Celtics' most polished performance, but they secured the win thanks to clutch fourth quarter heroics from Derek White and an unexpected offensive spark from Luka Garza. The duo helped turn a 7-point deficit into a 9-point lead in a pivotal 7-minute stretch, sealing a 117-112 victory over the Grizzlies. Jaylen Brown was once again a scoring force, carrying the Celtics' offense through stretches where their shooting faltered. Despite a sloppy start and cold shooting, especially from three-point range, Boston managed to stay in the game. Peyton Pritchard provided an early spark, and a monster dunk from Hugo Gonzalez at the first quarter buzzer gave them a 2-point lead. The Celtics struggled offensively in the second quarter, missing their first 7 threes. However, they capitalized on Memphis fouls and a late run, fueled by Brown, to regain the lead. Still, they lost the quarter by 1, hampered by their 32% shooting. Third quarter sloppiness and turnovers continued to plague Boston, allowing Memphis to build a 6-point advantage. Brown continued his scoring onslaught, but uncharacteristic mistakes on both ends kept the Grizzlies in control, with Boston trailing by 4 entering the final period. Derek White ignited the Celtics' comeback in the fourth, scoring 7 straight points to cut the deficit. This sparked an 11-3 run, putting Boston up by 1. White, along with Brown's continued brilliance, extended the run to a game-deciding 19-5 surge, securing the win. Key takeaways from the win include Derek White's crucial fourth-quarter performance, where he scored 11 points and dished out 3 assists. Luka Garza's impactful contribution with 22 points and 8 rebounds, including 6 offensive boards, was instrumental in generating second-chance points. Jaylen Brown earned an A with 30 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists, showcasing his ability to drive and score. Peyton Pritchard received a B for his 19 points, despite some inefficient shooting and turnovers, while Nemias Queta also earned a B for his double-double. Jason Tatum struggled with his shot, finishing 3 of 15 from the field, earning a C. Fans are praising the team's resilience and the clutch performances from White and Garza, highlighting their importance in overcoming a tough night offensively. The Grizzlies' spirited play, despite their injury woes, also garnered some recognition. What a night of basketball action, but we're not done yet. Stick around for our lightning round recap of all the top stories and your chance to join the news community. What a show! We saw the Celtics battle to a tough 117-112 win over the Grizzlies, thanks to clutch plays from Jaylen Brown and Derek White and a breakout from Luka Garza. We also got a promising update on Nikola Vucevic's potential return to the court. And remember that future date we teased? It's March 20th, 2026. Don't miss out on any of the action. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment, and drop a comment below telling us your biggest takeaway from today's news. Follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected 24/7.